Hello, beautiful people. Thank you for joining me today on this reading. My name is Tarot with Vey, and I go by Vey, and today I'm bringing you a reading on September predictions. So, we just ended off on our Pisces supermoon, and now we're heading into September, the true beginning of the fall, or the autumn, as we call it, in my opinion, and also the start of the harvest season, the start of the fall, the start of everything. Well, the plants and stuff are going to start dying and stuff, so everything's not going to be as green as we're used to during the summer, but you know what? It's the natural cycle of life, the natural cycle of rejuvenation. Just as everything grows, it has to die so we can regenerate for the next cycle. So we're doing the September prediction reading in the 3-card format where you select the card that appeals to you most. And we're gonna have this first card here, the Sunstone, as the pile 1. Beautiful, beautiful Sunstone here. The second card, or the second pile, is this middle card here of this beautiful lantern with this Howlite in the middle. And then the final pile, pile number 3, is gonna be this gorgeous little... I'm actually not certain if this is Serpentine or if it's Nephrite Jade. I can't really remember. I got this a really, really long time ago, but beautiful regardless. So also a little back in story on me. My name is Vey. I've been reading tarot cards for a really, really long time. I've been reading cards for family, for friends, for strangers, really. And it's something I've been doing for a really long time, and I'm pretty new and recent to this YouTube format, but I find it to be extremely fun and would like to continue doing so. So if you enjoy my readings, please consider giving it a thumbs up, liking my videos, subscribing to my channel, and I will keep posting more and more videos because this is some of the most fun I've had in a really, really long time. But regardless of all that, please go on and choose whichever pile you want, and I will meet each of you in your readings very shortly. All right, pile number 1, welcome. Hello, this is your reading right here. So you chose the Sunstone, this beautiful little stone here. We're gonna pop her to the side, let the little piranha friend from Mario watch over her, and then let's get into your reading. So we have this beautiful card with these yellow flowers. I'm not sure what these flowers are called, but they're absolutely gorgeous. But on the card it says, "Be faithful in small things, because it is in them that your strength lies." Ooh, a quote from Mother Teresa, apparently. That's a beautiful card. Right. We'll get back to that in just a moment. Let's have a look at the rest of your cards. So, we'll start off with some oracle cards. We're gonna draw a card from the Citadel Oracle right here. Let's have a look. Spirit, give us some September predictions from pile number 1. Oh, okay. The Tailor, attention to detail and pride. Was this the first card here? Just gonna pop these to the side. Let's have a look. And then we'll go into the second oracle that I have for you guys here. This is absolutely beautiful oracle deck. It's called the Mystical Shaman Oracle, I believe. Beautiful messages. For pile number 1, let's have a look. Okay. Right, so we have the card, the Staff. Quite a beautiful card, some intricate artwork on these ones as well, as you can see. Just pop this right here in the middle. And now, let's have a look at this. Faithful in the small things. That's where the strength lies. Attention to detail and staff. Staff could be even in the shape of something, a tool or something you use to create something, because if you think of magicians or wizards, they use a staff to channel their magic and to create the magic and bring it to the world. We even see the scissors here with the tailor. The tailor uses the scissors to cut stuff up. You even see the string of everything around there. I'm having a thought on creation. That might be a lingering theme in this reading, but let's move on to the tarot and see what they say. Oh, that jumped out a little too quickly. Let me Spirit, come on, let me shuffle them a bit. What? Did you guys see that card fly? Jesus. Okay, so I'll give it to this one, the Ace of Crystals. This other one just fell out of my hand. But the first card is the Ace of Crystals, which is the Ace of Coins or Pentacles. Let's move on. Right, we have the Two of Shells, the Two of Cups, that is. And let's see. Oh, okay. We have the Traveler, ooh, which is the Fool. Wow, okay, beautiful. Let's see. Okay. We have the Ten of Shells in reverse, that being the Ten of Cups. Let's see. A few more cards, okay. We have the Empress upright. And let's just draw one more and have a look. Oh, okay, let's see. And then we have the Two of Feathers, that being the Two of Swords upright. Okay, pile number one, let's get into this. So I seem to be seeing a running theme of creation, a running theme of well, even though it's September and it is soon harvest season, there seems to be a theme of creation, a theme of bringing something to life, bringing something into existence more so. We have the Ace of Crystals, and beneath that card it says manifestation and prosperity. We have the Two of Shells with union, harmony, the Traveler, adventure, potential. Ten of Shells where it says blessings and well-being. And then we have the Empress with beauty and abundance, and Two of Feathers with decision and direction. Okay, pile number one, sorry. I'm feeling a thought of there's opportunities that's coming to you this month. There's something that you are to create, or it's something that maybe you are already creating, but Spirit seems to be telling, even in this card right here, and both of them, honestly, that there is a requirement in some attention to detail. It could be something you're already pursuing, a big project you have, a huge work opportunity, or a job that you're already in. It could be any of those things, really, maybe even something on a personal level. And it's something that you could be currently pursuing, it's something that you want to pursue, or something that maybe you've even finished at this point and you've ended pursuing, but there seems to be a theme of wanting to go in the details of everything. And then this, with the Ace of Crystals, it might be, or I think very much so, is that if you go into the details of this, it might bring up new opportunities for you. And even with that, with the union that we have here, I'm quite sure that it could be something that you do in a teamwork setting. It could be something that requires you to look for or seek out those around you to help you in this teamwork setting, or something that could even just involve your colleagues, really. But I'm quite certain that teamwork and detail is something that you might have to focus on, or even it could be that something that you're already pursuing, a project you already have, a second person could be coming into your life to help you focus on the details, or maybe even iron out the details, or bring more detail and beauty into this, because it is the start of something new, definitely. It's not something that is foreign to you, but it's a fresh start to something you're probably already familiar with. With the Ten of Shells, it does signify an ending, or sort of, well, a closure in a sense, but that's the thing. This is not a closure. This is something that's already persisting for you. And with the Empress, it says it focuses on the beauty here, but it could also be about a female figure. It could be a maternal figure, it could be a female colleague, it could be someone you even consider to be a maternal figure. But either or, there is a focus on detail, definitely. That's what I want you to focus on as pile number one. These details are going to help you in the long run to continue pursuing and doing well at what you do best, because this is something that you obviously seem to have pretty, from the energy I'm getting from this reading, it's something that you already have established. It's something that's already going quite well for you, but the season of harvest, because it's been growing so well over the season of the summer, over the season of the growth, the season of harvest, it's not going to tell you to harvest or reap what you sowed. It's going to tell you to tend to it, to focus on the details and the beauty in it. Even with the Two of Feathers here, it says decisions and direction. Well, yes, it's about the Two of Swords, but it's also about you deciding and taking a thought and your willpower and your intelligence to know which direction to go and what to do next. Because pile number one, you made it so far with the beauty of whatever you have created, and I keep thinking, what I keep hearing that bears repeating in mind, it's something in a professional setting, it's something in a work setting, it might have been you getting a really good promotion to a job that you're currently in, you're doing really well in the job, and it might have been a recent promotion, you've grown in the company quite well, but even though it is a recent promotion, you may have been, it's kind of a silly thing to say, but my friend would always say that there's two types of workers in the world. There's people that work just to get paid, and then there's people that work because they love the job. And the thing is, the people that work just to get paid, it might be that they tend to cut a bit corners, get the job done, and just finish up without putting too much love into the work that they do. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing, pile number one, but that may possibly be the direction that you're headed towards if you don't think about going towards the details in the work that you do. So I believe that this month is going to be you getting a focus on your details and growing even more in everything that you have, which is going to lead to even more opportunities, new ventures, new paths, and new doors opening for you. Before we end off this reading, I really want to get into the textbook for this staff right here, because this oracle deck right here, they have beautiful, beautiful explanations for everything. So let me just find this real quick. Number 51 in the staff. Here we are. Okay, this book is so beautiful. It always just shows the card right here, and then it says in three meanings right here. There's the essence, the invitation, and the medicine, which talks about the card the entire time. All right, so pile number one, the essence of the staff. The staff is the symbol of authority. It holds the power to temper extremes. The staff helps you find the right course of action, the way of the middle, and aids you to maintain your balance after you begin walking in that direction. Moses carried a serpent staff through the desert, and with it he could summon the power of nature to heal or call plagues. The staff reminds you of the impermanence of all things, and that your authority must come from your deep longing to serve. Ooh, it's like I mentioned, pile number one. It's not just about doing, it's about serving. I don't know, if you're gay, you might know what that means. But anyways, the invitation of the staff. You know how to flow easily between polarities, how to weigh all possibilities and instinctively select the right path. Trust your inner wisdom and take the first step on a journey that your heart has already embarked on. Use the power of the staff to unite what appears to be divided, to find that delicate balance between will and surrender. Okay. And then the medicine of the staff. You are caught in the delicate balance between opposing forces, between masculine and feminine, between action and non-action. Use this to your advantage, as there can be no day without night, no low without high, no wrong without right. This is the time to take corrective action, beginning with your beliefs about what needs to be fixed or repaired. Details, darling, details. Let destiny take its course, nudging it slightly along. So pile number one, I'm quite certain that kind of confirms what I've been talking about. It even says like masculine and feminine. If you view the doing as the masculine, focusing on the beauty in the details, which is really the cherry on top to make the work even better, that could be represented maybe in the feminine energy. It doesn't have to be that way. It can be any way you interpret it, but again, it bears repeating. Focus on your details, mind your P's and Q's. Pile number one, you're doing great and you're going to keep doing great. I am certain of that. I have full faith in you, and thank you so much for joining me for this reading. If you like this reading, please remember to thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot, and I'll continue to post more and more readings so I can share my love with the world, just like you're doing with your magic. Thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful day, pile number one. Bye. All right. Hello, pile number two. Welcome, and thank you for clicking on the video. This is your reading for the stone and card that you selected. So you were drawn to this beautiful little tumbled howlite right here. I always find it so funny. It kind of looks like a popcorn, doesn't it? Cute stone, though. Anyway, let's put away the stone from the previous reading and leave yours here right next to the piranha plant so they can tend to it. And let's get into your card. Ooh, okay. So your card is You Shall See Wonders by William Shakespeare. It's a quote from him. It seems like it's a beautiful card. I love the trees here. Lovely. Let's put that to the side here, and then let's get into some oracle cards. So firstly, let's draw from the Citadel Oracle right here. Oh, okay. The Gambler, Risk Loss. Okay, this is the first card we have right here. I'm tempted to draw another card for you, so let's do that. We have two of these. Spirit, tell me what pile number two needs to hear for their September predictions. Okay. Ooh, the Hunter. Sure-footedness and predestination. Hunter within the forest, huh? Lovely. Right, let's just put these here. And then let's get into the next oracle deck. We have the Mystical Shaman Oracle here. Spirit, let me know what pile number two needs to hear for their September prediction. All in their highest good. Oh, okay. Here we are. Completion is the card that you have here, and the number 9. Gorgeous. That's a beautiful card. It looks like a snake. It's like the Ouroboros symbol where the snake is eating itself, isn't it? Let's just put that over there and have a look. You Shall See Wonders by William Shakespeare. Loss and risk, sure-footedness and predestination. Okay. I'm seeing there's a notion of a forest path, of a path you're walking on, of a path that's a little, it holds some risks, obviously, as we see on the card here. There's some choices and some gambles, if you will, that you might be taking on the path that you're on that's taking you where you want to be. You're walking there with sure-footedness, and with predestination, you know kind of where you want to go and want to be, and that's the completion you might be hoping for. But before I get ahead of myself, let's actually get into the tarot. So I'm going to be drawing from this beautiful deck today. Let's see what we get. Ooh, okay. We have the Nine of Feathers upright. This is the Nine of Swords. Gorgeous. We have the Eight of Crystals, that being the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Let me show you it this way so you can look at it properly. A beautiful bison there. It says dedication and progress, while the Nine of Feathers here says perspective and self-empowerment. But let's continue. Let's draw some more. Okay, God, we have the Chariot, discipline and determination, movement, like I was saying earlier. Right, let's keep drawing. Oh, okay. We have the Queen of Shells, the Queen of Cups with peace and compassion. A few more cards. Pile number 2. Wow, okay. Let's see. We have the Ten of Feathers, that being the Ten of Swords with recovery and transformation. A beautiful picture of a snake there, but it came up in reverse. And now let's see. Oh, we have the Seven of Crystals, the Seven of Pentacles with options and results. Let's just pop that there, and a few more cards. Felt like something wanted to come out there. Let's keep drawing. Oh, okay. There we are. And there we have the Five of Feathers, the Five of Swords in strategy and resilience. And let's draw one final card. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're drawing two. So we have the Knight of Crystals, which says endurance and determination, and it landed in reverse. And then we'll just put these links there beneath, and this card is the one that fell out, the Ten of Acorns, the Ten of Wands, with responsibility and dedications upright. Gorgeous. Okay, let's have a look. Pile number 2. Okay. Pile number 2, I'm sensing this is a path you're already on. It's something that you've been working towards and are continuously working towards, but you're nearing or you're closing in on some, how do I put this? Some obstacles in a sense, some obstacles or some thoughts or gambles, more so opportunities that could work in your favor but might not work in your favor, which is what might be sowing a little fear in you, because that's a lot of what Nine of Swords talks about. It's about the fear of whatever situation you're in right now, the fear of failure. It could be the fear of not doing well. It could also be going about doubts and a lot of negative feelings. And here we have with the Eight of Crystals, it's all about the hard work that you've been putting in. You're scared of losing the hard work that you've been putting in, but you know that there is a sense of completion. There's a predestination. There is somewhere you indeed want to go and indeed want to keep moving on with, as we see here in the Chariot. You want to continue and keep moving, but there might be a situation that has arisen, whether it's about you having to take this gamble, or maybe the gamble is an opportunity for you to get ahead a bit quicker than you have to. But it might also be that, actually, no, I think there is something about this gamble right here, pile number 2. It's something that you've worked towards. It's something that you know is going well right now, or it potentially could be going a little awry. It could be going a little more in the negative direction, which is maybe why you're tempted by this little gamble. This may be, some people may view it as a gamble, but it can also potentially be viewed as a sacrifice for you to get where you need to be. And we have the Queen of Shells here, which is all about your intuition, your inner knowledge. It might be something that it's probably something you've been thinking about the entire time. It's something that you know. It's a situation you have to face, and you have to wonder, is it worth for you to face that situation? We have the Ten of Swords right here, but it actually came up in reverse. Usually it talks about entrapment, being stuck in a situation, but because it is in reverse, it might be literally your highest good, your intuition telling you that, you know what, like, regardless of the loss or the potential of loss right here, if you listen to your intuition, what your intuition tells you, which is what I'm hearing, is that the loss or the gamble or the risk that you might be taking might actually be the risk that you're supposed to take you in the direction where you're supposed to go. Because there are options, there are things you've been thinking about all the time. So there's choices, and the one of the choices you have is to stay settled, stay stagnant, and just leave it as it is and let it go. But that might not even be an option. We have a Five of Feathers here, talking about how it's something you've been strategizing for a long time. It's something you've been talking about. It's something you've been thinking about for a long time. You're pondering over it. You're thinking, is this gonna be worth it? Is it gonna help me, or is it gonna sabotage me? We have the Knight of Pentacles here. Let's have a look. Endurance and determination. You've been enduring for so long, pile number 2. You've been enduring, you've been going on, and you're aiming to see results, and that might be the exact issue. That might be the exact reason you're going for this gamble here at all, because you want so deeply and so badly to see these results at all. And we even have the Ten of Acorns here. It's about responsibility and all of that. The Ten of Wands, the completion and the harmony that you wish with the spark and the fire and the beauty of the embers that you created. You're waiting for the completion. You're waiting to reap the rewards. And I believe that this month is going to bring you a choice of taking the gamble. And is that gamble gonna be in your benefit? Most likely. I'm hearing a resounding yes. But actually, let's draw a few more tarot just to clarify a little bit. So Spirit, should pile number 2 take this gamble or not? Quite an intriguing reading. I'm very excited. Ooh, okay. We have one card, Two of Swords, okay, about choices and stuff and being insecure. Oh, okay, and then we have the Three of Pentacles and teamwork, okay. Even if it's about insecurity and the Three of Pentacles is obviously mostly about teamwork. If this is most likely in a professional setting, pile number 2, that you're having to take this decision, and luckily it's not going to be your decision alone. If it is, I would advise you to seek out some help and some counsel in this decision whenever it does arrive your way, because it's something that may need a good a good thinking, a good ponder over before you actually do decide to commit to it. But I believe it's going to be in your highest good. But before we round off the reading, I want to get into this oracle card here, which is completion. And I want to get into the textbook of it because this textbook is so beautiful with all the messages for each of the cards. We have like a picture of the card on the side here, and then it explains the cards in 3 different parts here. It's gorgeous. So we have the card, completion. And the essence of the card: all things have a beginning, a middle, and an end. This is the nature of life, the seed, the flower, the fruit, and of all human relationships. Completion suggests that the fullness of the moment and the need to transform an old into a new one. Transform an old situation into a new one. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what this gamble is all about. It's the risk that you need to take. It might be even a risk in your business, maybe possibly a change that you want to take. It could be a huge risk, a huge gamble, but it's maybe gonna bear beautiful fruit and be in your highest good in the long run. But let's continue on the card. The invitation. You have finished a cycle, and there is no more growth or benefit from hanging on to the old. In regards to relationships, it is time to honor what has been and find new form in the future. Ooh, okay, pile number 2, I'm seeing this. It's like I said, yes, it's gonna be a gamble, but I'm certain the cards are trying to say that this is something that has been going on for a long time. It's been going, but now it's time for something new, and the new might come at a risk or at a gamble, but it's gonna be in your highest good. It's gonna be in your gain. You're gonna grow from it. But let's continue what it says. I keep getting sidetracked. In regards to relationships, it is time to honor what has been and find a new form for the future. In your ventures, it is time to reap your harvest. Completion is a time for celebration. It is the end of summer when the fruit is ripe. Okay. And the medicine of completion. Clinging to the old form will only bring decay. When fruit is left too long on the vine, it rots. Ooh, pile number 2. You see where I'm going? Okay, anyway. You know that it is time to move on, yet you are reluctant. Do not be afraid of hurting anyone's feelings. Remember that you are responsible for your actions, not the actions of others. Mourn what is lost so you can move on. Do not be sad. Be like the sun at midday who shines brightly, neither longing for sunrise nor dreading the dusk. Pile number 2, you have some things to think about this coming month, huh? It might come at a risk, but pile number 2, I believe that risk is going to be in your benefit. If you are insecure, consult the people around you, consult some people you trust, consult some people you love, but I believe at my heart that this is going to help you grow and get where you want to be. Truly, madly, deeply. Anyway, that is all I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for coming to the reading. If you enjoyed the reading, please remember to leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to the video if you enjoyed it, or subscribe to the channel, that's what it is. I'm still new to this, but thank you so much for being here, and I cannot wait to see you next time. Bye! Alright, hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So, you were drawn to this beautiful little sunflower card, or I think it's a sunflower at least, it looks like it, and this beautiful little green stone, which is either serpentine or nephrite jade. I gotta figure that out, God, but it is a beautiful stone regardless. So let's get into your reading. I'm gonna pop the stone right here next to this piranha plant from Mario, and he's gonna watch over your stone while we read. So your card says, ooh, it's a gorgeous card. Rise with the sun. Okay, let's put that to the side, and let's draw some oracle cards as well. So let's start off with some Citadel Oracle right here. The highest good of pile number 3. Spirit, give me some messages for pile number 3's September. Oh, okay. So we have the wise one, tradition, order. Okay. Now let's draw, actually let's draw one more of this. Ooh. Oh, okay. Ooh. So there's a few cards actually. This one came up right here. Let's draw this. It says the runaway, secrets, running away from problems. Ooh, okay. And then we have, well, there's two actually. You know what? Let's keep them both. The puppeteer, explanations and apologies. And we have the champion, achievement and downfall. Ooh, okay. All right, pile number 3. I seem to sense there's a theme of victimhood is the only word I can come up with in Before I get carried away, let's draw some more cards. So let's draw from this mystery oracle right here. Number 3, is good. Oh, okay, there we have one trying to slide out. Right here, we have completion. Okay, okay. Let's draw one more of this, and then we'll shortly get into the tarot. Oh, okay. We have the Heart of Sky. Okay, that's a beautiful card. Let's see, pile number 3. So I seem to be getting a running theme of rising, movement, but also not just movement in rising, but a movement of running away, an escape in a sense. It even says so here, running from problems, explanations and apologies. It might be something that's lingering over you, pile number 3, and it might have been lingering over you for a time. And it's something, well, it could really be any circumstance or issue, but I'm sensing it's something in the personal life, actually. Let's have a look deeper, though. We're gonna draw some tarot in just a second here. Let me just have a look. Explanations and apologies. Okay. Right, pile number 3. So I'm gonna stop lingering on these oracle cards and get into where the root of everything is, which is in the tarot. Let's have, oh, okay, okay. We have the Queen of Crystals in upright, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And it says here, comfort and prosperity. Let's draw a few more. Oh, okay. We have here the 8 of Shells, the 8 of Cups, upright, quest and renewal. We have the first one here also falling down. The 10 of Cups here. Yes, the 10 of Cups, and blessings and well-being in reverse. Okay. Let's just pop that to right here, and let's draw a few more. Oh, okay. We have the 8 of Pentacles in dedication and progress that ended up in reverse. And then for this card, we have 9 of Feathers, ooh, 9 of Swords, perspective and self-empowerment. And then one final card. Let's see what Spirit has for us. Oh, okay, okay. Here we have the 5 of Acorns, the 5 of Wands, challenge and growth. Okay. Pile number 3. there may be something that you've been putting off for a bit that might not have seemed important to you at first, or it might have been something that you're not, well, I was gonna say ready to face, but it seems it's more so you're not in the space of comfort enough to face it yet, or you're still building up the courage in a sense to face it, in a sense, is what I'm hearing. It's because it's let's have a look. It's you've been in a position of comfort for so long, and it's something that's just started lingering over you, or it's been lingering over you for a really long time, but you've just been focusing on the comfort. You've been focusing on what's going good for you, and whatever this is that's lingering over you, it's been lingering for quite some time, and it's maybe just I just heard the quote, shit just hit the fan, basically, and it's starting to fly everywhere. And that's why it's starting to bring some fear in you as well. It's something that you may have postponed that might not be such a good thing to postpone, because it is something that needs to be dealt with at the core of the root of the problem, and not something that can be beat around the bush. I do believe it is a mission for you. It is a quest that you might have to pursue. You are going to have to be dedicated to yourself to it. You're going to have to work hard. You currently haven't been, because it's something that you might not be able to face, or it's something that could even be coming to you in the coming month that you aren't ready to face yet, or you are scared of might be coming towards you. But pile number 3, do believe that whatever it is, it's gonna come to you, but just like it is, everything happens for a reason, and it's supposed to happen because it's supposed to end something that is not in your highest good. This negativity or this lingering thing that you have to focus on, it needs to be done. It has to be done so you can get done with it and move on to the next chapter, close that book behind you, and get on with your life as normally. It's if I keep hearing, like, if you're not, it's something that isn't smart to ignore, because it's just going to get in your way in the long run, as it has probably or is already in your way. You're starting to trip over it, you're starting to stumble over it, and it's something that you should face head on so you can move on from it and get rid of it already. And even it says here that if you don't face it, achievement downfall, it's something that's going to sabotage for you. It's going to get in your way of your completion and your harmony here with the 10 of shells in reverse. It's causing you fear all the time. It's something that's nagging at the back of your mind constantly. So you have the option. Do you want it to keep nagging at the back of your mind? Or are you going to bite the bullet and just face the situation at hand and get out of it so you can become and rise again like the sun, with the sun, more so? Because even though it's going to be a challenge, it might be a bit something that'll scare you for a bit, but the beauty of challenges is that it's there to help you grow, pile number 3. It's there to help you get out of the situation, there to teach you, there to help you learn, and there to help you become renewed, become a new, beautiful, fresh person, because that is what you are, pile number 3. You are an eternal being in this life, and anything that happens in this life, it's sent here to you as a lesson for you to learn from it and to move on from it and build yourself stronger as a person. I believe that in my heart of hearts, pile number 3, you have the courage and the strength to go through whatever you need to go through in this moment, to get through it and build yourself up again. It does not seem to be something that is going to sabotage you. It's not going to ruin you in the long term. Although it is something that might really, really come bite you in the butt if you don't confront it head on when it's supposed to be confronted. And if it's not something that's nagging on you currently, it is likely something that is coming to you in this coming September. But let's actually, I want to draw some more tarot just to see if Spirit can clarify. Spirit, What is it that, oh God, okay, something just flew out. The King of Wands just flew out in reverse. And, let's see. Oh, okay, and then we have the Knight of Swords upright, okay. It seems to be something that is, I'm hearing creative pursuit, but it's like, creative pursuit could really be anything. It could be something in the work, it could be something, it could even be a bill or something like that that you're not expecting to come and bite you in the ass. And it seems to be coming at you with a speed. It's going to be coming out with you in a rapid pace, and you might not be prepared for it, but I do sense your energies, pile number 3. This is something that you are almost expecting because there is excuses made for you to seemingly avoid it. You were already fearing it prior. So pile number 3, if you are expecting it, I urge you truly, truly just face the situation and deal with it right then and there. Deal with it while it's fresh instead of letting it fester and rot, because festering and rotting is going to create mold, and then you're going to have to call the exterminator. You're going to have to scrape the mold. It's going to be a mess. Do you want to clean up a little mess when it first starts, or do you want to clean the whole goddamn room when the mess is everywhere? That is up to you, pile number 3, but I urge you to clean it when it's at hand. And before we end off your reading, pile number 3, I really want to get into these 2 oracle cards that we have for you right here. So, and I want to get into the textbook definition of these, because the textbook of these are so, so gorgeous. So firstly, we have the card in completion with number 9. Let's have a look here. So, these cards are just so beautiful. They have like every single card, like 3 different definitions of them: the essence, the invitation, and the medicine. I'm gonna get into all 3 on both of them. So firstly, we have completion, the essence. All things have a beginning, a middle, and an end. This is the nature of life, the seed, the flower, and fruit, and of all human relationships. Completion suggests the fullness of the moment and the need to transform an old form into a new one. The invitation. You have finished a cycle, and there is no more growth or benefit from hanging on to the old. In regard to relationships, it is time to honor what has been and find a new form for the future. In your ventures, it is time to reap your harvest. Completion is a time for celebration. It is the end of summer when the fruit is ripe. The medicine. Clinging on to the old form will only bring decay. When fruit is left too long on the vine, it rots. You know that it is time to move on, yet we are reluctant. That's what I'm saying, pile number 3. You just face it at hand. Anyway, do not be afraid of hurting anyone's feelings. Remember that you are responsible for your actions, not the actions of others. Mourn what is lost so you can move on. Do not be sad. Be like the sun at midday who shines brightly, neither longing for sunrise nor dreading the dusk. Okay. If you want to read that pile number 3, I'll put it up right here and you can pause the video, and let's move on to the next card. So we have the Heart of Sky in 24. Okay, let's have a look. 24, here we are. Okay, so the essence. The heart of sky is the love force that made all creation possible. This same force is present when you create with originality, when you bring formlessness to form, or or inspired ideas to expression. This primeval force does not know good or bad. It is up to us to provide the clear intention that will guide it to manifest. The heart of sky helps us call in beauty from the invisible world and birth it in the world of matter. The invitation. The heart of sky brings you a sacred reminder. You are a channel for the original energy of creation. Become the paintbrush, the canvas, and the artist, all guided by the heart of sky. Set your intention ethically and clearly and allow the universe to take care of the details. The medicine. You may feel responsible for everything and everyone. Perhaps you think you have to do it all alone. This takes you into a dark hole where you lose trust in the natural order of the cosmos. Shed your lofty sense of duty and recognize that this is a false prison of your own making. You can open the door and set yourself free in an instant. Beautiful. Pile number 3, this is something, I have a sense it's probably something in your creative pursuits, might be something in your career, or if your career is in the creative pursuits, but whatever this is and when this does come to you, and when it, or either if it does dawn on you soon or already has dawned on you, I urge you, face it head on and you will be fine. You will be fine. Spirit has your back. Spirit always has your back. Your guidance, your angels, everyone, they have your back, and they're going to help you get out. If you fall down for a bit, they're going to help you get up even stronger. That's the beauty of life. There is life and there is death. That's the two certain things of the existence of every human being. But because of the death or whatever that falls or goes away, there is always going to be life after. And I believe you're going to be doing just fine, pile number 3. So take my advice. Don't run from your responsibilities. You're going to be able to face it all head on and do it beautifully. I have complete faith in you. I have the utmost faith in you, and you're going to be doing great this month, sweetie. I promise you. But that is all I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for coming to my reading. This has been a beautiful reading. It's been a cautious reading, but it's putting some things into perspective for me as well. I thank you so much for coming to my reading. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and like as well. It helps me a lot with the channel. I'll be continuing to posting more readings because this is truly what I love doing. I seem to have found my calling. And I will see you next time. Bye, pile number 3.